Okay, we're back, and as you can see, it is once again BBM women's wrestling time on here. I said a while ago that I was done with these because my personal case was finished, but I did have a second case that I broke for some people, sent some boxes out to some people, and I did keep a few for myself. Just a few extras for if I just really needed something to break. And I figured, why not? Birthday weekend, might as well crack open one of the BBM 2024 boxes for myself and see if we can add something cool to the collection. This is the set where I hit almost none of my top 10. Like most of my top 10, I never hit in this set, which is crazy. I've done some trading, I've done some buying, I have picked up a few of the ones that I need off of different people. But yeah, this set just did not come through, or at least that case that I bought for myself did not produce what I usually get and the people that I usually hit when I break these sets. So well, maybe not one last one, because there are still a few others in that box, but those are being held for a while. One guy at the shop when I was there, I didn't mention this on here, there's a guy at the shop that's a big collector of these as well. He's kind of the other guy who, once I convinced the shop owner to start getting these in, he started buying like crazy as well. He has an unopened case of 2020 Ambitious at his house. And he doesn't know what to do with it. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do with it. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the set that I'm trying to complete. That's the set I only need like 8 or 9 more autos from. But my God, just think of what's in that box that he has sitting at his house, because he doesn't feel like opening it. And he bought it. I think he bought 2 cases when it came out. He opened the first one and didn't really care that much, so he just didn't open the other one. Now the value of those boxes is huge. I'm trying to see if he'll sell me the case, but I'm not paying like huge monster money for it either. I'd rather pay him the case price that he paid plus a certain percent on top, and not I don't want to go absolutely crazy with how much it could be worth. But of course, Ambitious 2020 is the second smallest set they've done. Ambitious 2023 was even smaller, but 2023 was like all home run hits. 2020 was just a scaled down version of True Heart, and that's all it really was. All right, so we're getting into this. We're going to see how bad my memory is on who I have, who I don't have, and everybody's names and stuff like that on here. Cool thing that I saw a little while ago that it was supposed to be happening here in Taipei, and then I saw a thing about the ticketing, and it's already like 80% sold out, but the Diana Pro Wrestling is coming to Taipei in about 3 weeks, and they've got a pretty damn good show with a lot of good names on it. So I reached out to the local group, not my usual group, but the other group, about getting a ticket or two to that, and I'll be taking a crap ton of cards with me for autos on that one. Okay, no Cheki in that pile there. Let's drop our hits to the bottom on this one and see what we're going to get out of here. Looks like we got 1 auto in this pile right now. So, yeah, so now I'm going to be having to go through some of my older sets and some of the more current sets to see what cards I can take and see how many autos I can get from each one of the girls. All right, there we go. Our first of the special. What were these called again? I just keep calling them the special chrome stamped ones. These were the Kira cards. Wrestler has a Kira alternate version of their base. Wrestler has a secret alternate version of their base. Yeah, this isn't the secret. This is the I just call them the chrome stamped ones. All right, Maki chrome stamped. Alright, Sayori, chrome stamped. Alright, and there's one of our 3 chromes there. The Ram chrome. SP9. How many of those SP were there? It's either 9 or 10 in each set. That box is going to drop, isn't it? Alright, we'll put them there in front of Jay and Silent Bob. I brought out all the big guns for better luck on this one. Insert cards, SP insert cards, there are only 9, so that's number 9 of that one. Okay, get through our base. There we go. Yuki-Arai. See it now. My brain's just going on me. So I sorted. If you're in, there's Inaba. I was sorting the base for this set, and God, I got such a headache doing it too. I was sorting out the base. I got all the base set. I did these giant piles, got them all into order to see how many sets I could make, how many of each girl I have, and I was so happy. I'm like, oh, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. And then I turn around and there's another giant pile of like, God, probably like another 200 or 300 cards that I didn't even sort. I missed a pile. So I'm going to have to resort that pile plus the base from this one to put all my base together. I've been selling a lot of base lately. There's my favorite. Maya. I've been selling a lot of base off, just base cards, like different sets. People need different base stuff. I've been not able to do the sorting and finding base cards for people for the last week or so, but I am trying to catch up on everything to get people whatever base they need, from 2020 Ambitious up to this set. I've pretty much got every base that you can think of. Maybe the 2020s, not so much anymore. People have been buying a bunch of that base, and I don't have as much as I do the other sets, because I only opened one case of that, and that was it. The other sets I always open more than one case, or a case plus a lot of boxes. Our first hit is a red one, and Mei Saruga is covering it. And okay, I think we have this one. See, that's the thing. I don't have my pile out here to know exactly who it is that I have and who it is that I don't have. Okay, we know her. I say that with every single one. Every time we do this, I'm always like, we know her, I know her. But then trying to find the actual name on the list is the one that's always the biggest pain. Let's see. I'm doing just a quick scan. See, it's the best thing, I've said it before, is when they've got 2 characters and a blank and then 1 character. If they have a blank between characters and their names, it makes it a lot faster for me to scan the checklist to make sure I know who it is that we're looking at. Okay. The first word also has the water on it, so that means that is number 19. Number 19 is Takumi Iroha. Takumi Iroha. Like I said, I think I have that one on this set, but then I'm never sure. I'm never totally positive when it comes to this set, because I haven't really, like, I did finally get everything sorted in this set, and I did finally get my autos into order, but this set wasn't one that I know dead on what I have, because I have stuff in the US that I've traded people for. I've got stuff coming from Bai to fill in holes in this set and stuff like that as well. So, okay, let's see. Still no Cheki there. Alright, we've got an auto at the top. We'll drop that down, and we got a second auto there. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be a 4 auto box, hopefully. Alright, there's Himawari, the rookie from the last set. Alright, Mizuki Chrome Stamp. There's Zones, another one of the newer rookies. There we go, another Chrome Stamp. There is one of our secret autos. Secret autos. Or not secret autos, secret photos. I'm not big on the secret photos this time. The secret photos this time are just like, it's like a closer up portrait of them. The secret autos in a few of the sets before were like action shots from in the ring. Rika Tatsumi. There's our second of the limited SP Chromes, and we have a Maki Ito to go with our Ram. Yeah, the secret auto ones in this set, like I flip by them all the time because they don't look that different, other than there's only one picture of the person instead of 2, but it's still easy to accidentally flip by. Alright, chrome stamp. There is our other of our SP's cards for the specialty chrome ones, and that is Mayu Yamashita. Is she the one that everybody's saying is probably the next one to go WWE? Is it Mayu Yamashita, or am I mixing it up with somebody else? I can't remember, but I was reading some rumors of who may be going next, and I think Mayu was one of the ones that was like the top of the list. Alright, so let's drop that one down as well. Saki. I just had somebody needing a whole bunch of Saki cards. I went through and picked out like every Saki card from like every year that I have. Okay, so we have 2 autos here. We got a blue and a green. Let's go with the green one first, because the blue one could always be Maya. And we never hit a Maya this time. Alright, Kazuki. I'm positive we have the Kazuki auto from this set already. So that one is most likely a double from here. Our other one that we've got here is Rhythm. I do not think we have Rhythm. She's got a cool auto. Yeah, that's a pretty cool auto she's got on there. Yeah, Rhythm out of 95. 22 out of 95. Rhythm auto. Positive I do not have that one. So that one, of the 3 autos we got so far, that is for sure one that I do need. Alright, so this pile is either going to be no auto, or it's going to be the 4th auto. That's all it can really be. There's either 4 autos or Cheki. No, there's like a weird break, but that's just because of one of the other cards. I don't feel a Cheki. Oh, I do. There is a Cheki. We pulled a Cheki. Okay, so taking this one out, let's take our, there we go. Yuka Sakazaki is covering our Cheki there. Now, is it going to be Cheki plus an auto? Probably not. I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. Okay, so let's get through these ones and see what we have. There we go. Mayu Yamashita. There's another one of our alternate photo cards. Alright, so this was the good box to grab for myself to be for my little extra special birthday gift to myself. There we go. There is a Maya. There's our 3rd of the... Yeah, see, we know there's no way we can do one of these without me knocking at least 1 or 2 cards down. Alright. So, this was a good one to pick out of that case just for the hell of it to open for an extra birthday box for myself. There's Emmy. Now, trying to, unless it's somebody that I know right off the bat, we're going to be searching for who the Cheki is, quite possibly, but here we go. It looks like a really decorated up one, too. Who do we have? What's that? GPU Colors. That's one of the... I just saw that on the back of somebody's. That's a really nice one. That's cool. All the blue on the outside, everything like that. That is a nice auto. Now that... She stands out, but it's not like it's one that stands out to like, oh my god, I know exactly who that one is. So we can do the quick cheating because I do not feel like searching the entire checklist to try and match that name, because that is not going to be an easy name to match. So we need... I was gonna say it should be easy because I should have the languages set up on my Google, like the Google Translate. But there's like somebody in one of our card groups who I swear whenever he writes stuff, his English is so bad that when we write back, I always tell everybody you have to put whatever you want to write back to him through like 10 different languages on Google Translate and then translate back to English and send it to him and he'll understand better. So my Google Lens Translate right now is set up for Sudanese. I guess that was the last one that I used before we sent the translation through. Okay. Rina Amakura. Rina Amakura. That is not a name that pops out to me, but that's who we have on here. Rina Amakura, really. It's a name where it's like, that's not... It just isn't a name that I'm like, oh, I know her. Is she a newer one, or is she one of the... It would be really cool if she was one of the rookies. I'm quickly looking through to see if I can find Arena on the list, so we can at least match it to... We can at least match it to the base card that goes with it. But then sometimes the translator doesn't translate it exactly the way that they're supposed to. Rena. I don't see Arena on here. That means... Oh yeah, Rina Amakura, number 11. Okay. She's number 11. She's pretty high up the list. That should mean that I actually know her pretty well. Okay. Well, no matter what, that is killer. And I got some really cool... I just bought... I know we're taking away from the Cheki. That Cheki is a cool-ass Cheki for this one. I have a really cool set coming of, like, specialty holders that I think I'm going to move my Chekis over into, because my Chekis are taking up a lot of space. Okay, I'm going to pause for 1 second, because I'm going to pull her base out of the pile that I know I have behind me. There we go. So my 2024 base piles are like right inside the cupboard. I haven't boxed them up yet. So that's a lot easier for me to be able to grab. And especially being number 11, I just got to go down the pile, like not very far. I do have a lot of her base. So there we go. Rina, what did we say? Rina Amikura. And it says the colors on the back. So I guess the colors thing is like it's wherever she wrestles. GPL colors. Or GAL? GAL colors? GAL colors? GPU colors? It's either GPU or GAL. I don't know. Or GRL. I have no idea. All right, so there we go. Pretty damn good box. I grabbed a good one out of there. So we have our Rhythm, we have our Kazuki, we have the person that we've forgotten her name of already because I just can't remember. Okay. We're gonna pretend like we remember that one. We found it on the list. It was like number 19, wasn't it? Yeah, number 19. See, that's how good I am at this. Number 19 on the list. So we have Takumi Iroha, Rhythm, Kazuki, and then we have the Rina Amikura for our Cheki. That's pretty good. I don't have very many Chekis from this set at all. I think that's only my third Cheki from this set. The Chekis are much harder to get since there's only 2 per case compared to 3 and 4 before in the older cases. They've knocked down the amount of Chekis, I guess, because they've upped the amount of cases that they're sending out of this stuff. So with the amount of cases going out and the card numbers being changed a little bit, I guess that means they put less Chekis in. So hitting a Cheki off one random box that I grabbed, that is pretty good. So there we go. Finally got back into the BBM stuff. It's good because we're at about the halfway point before the next BBM set. Unless there's an ambitious that just randomly comes out in the next month. But I don't think there's going to be. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be waiting for the 2025 set. And the 2025 set should be... It's usually March. End of March to April is when we usually get those. So yeah, we're like about 5 to 6 months out of whatever the next set's going to be. So not bad. Halfway point, just kind of pick up a random one to open and get a nice Cheki out of there. Okay, that's it for me. That's it. I'm done the boxes that I picked up for myself. Well, I do have other boxes, but they're not for this page. They're for the other page. So yeah, that's it. If you're new here and you want to check out more of the BBM stuff, just go back through the history. There is tons and tons and tons of videos of BBM stuff. Plus, we've got the WWE. We've got the AV card page over at Taiwan AV Card Guy, which is our other page for the 18 plus cards. Lots of stuff with toys, lots of stuff with pops, all sorts of stuff. So just go back, check out the stuff if you haven't. If you've been here for a long time, then hey, stick around. There's always more coming. Not sure when there's going to be more BBM coming, but we always are going to have more WWE and more other stuff coming. So I will have some new videos up pretty soon, and that's it for me. See you guys then. Bye-bye.